One of the main reasons that some people become successful in life, some people become celebrities, some people become influencers, is because they got main character syndrome.
Main character syndrome refers to a psychological state in which a person begins to perceive events and relationships from films, books, or games as a kind of blueprint for their own life.
So in society, I feel like a lot of normal or regular people look up to celebrities or just successful people in general. And every time we see one of these celebrities or successful people do an interview, I feel like they always hit us with the same little quotes. And it's usually things like, oh, you have to believe in yourself, you need to have a certain mindset or personality, or even things like you have to be the main character in your own story. So today we're gonna be talking about main character syndrome. What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. If y'all are new here, my name is Fred, and we are on the road to 2K. Oh my God, y'all went so crazy on the last video. I really appreciate it. Thank y'all for all the love and support. If you haven't already, make sure you like the video. Also, make sure you subscribe if you're new. It helps push me into the algorithm so we can continue to grow, because I'm trying to hit 5K subs, y'all. 5K subs by the end of this year, and I know we can do it. But with all that being said, let's actually get into the video. What is main character syndrome? Main character syndrome is a slang term used to describe someone who views their life as a movie, and they also view themselves as the main character in that movie.
If you say that somebody has main character syndrome, you mean that they see themselves as the star of the story. The spotlight is only on them and everybody else is a side character at best. In some respects, main character syndrome can be a good thing. It's about self-care, about self-love, and about manifesting. It's about embracing authenticity and expressing yourself. But in an essay for Eon, Anna Gottlieb argues that main character syndrome is both morally and psychologically damaging to everyone.
And it can even get so bad to where they view everybody else around them as bots, NPCs, or at best, side characters. At its core, main character syndrome is basically like a hyperfixation upon yourself. People who partake in main character syndrome, things like their emotions, their struggles, their growth, feel more important than anything else in the world. And I mean anything. Other people's needs, boundaries, and or perspectives get minimized. It's kind of like you're a skippable cutscene. Like they're gonna hold X, bro, and skip your story. Now, I don't want y'all thinking this is a clinical term. It's really just a slang term people on social media came up with. And I think sometimes it can be helpful, but other times it can also be harmful. It really just depends on how the person wants to use main character syndrome. The idea of main character syndrome itself isn't really bad because it can teach you things like self-worth and intentional living, but it also crosses a line where like empathy just drops. Like there's a blurred line, bro, like, and it's crazy. It's kind of almost on like the borderline of narcissism. Like some common traits of someone with like a super strong stance within main character syndrome would have traits like centering every conversation around themselves, treating others as a supported role, which is crazy, ignoring feedback and criticism. They view disagreement as hate, and I could literally go on, but the last one would be they also believe boundaries just don't apply to them, like they could just do anything. When you're playing a sport, or actually when you're trying to become successful, having an alter ego is good. Like one good example is, bro, my brother. And every time he steps on the court, that guy plays his heart out. He don't take crap from nobody. He believes he's the best on the floor. Like my brother, he's a nice guy. When it comes to basketball, that's when it's like, oh, that switch is flipped. I'm the best in here. I don't care what nobody say.
No cop outs. Throw the fucking money up. Y'all niggas know I am. Y'all all vacation here. I see where the fuck y'all niggas at. Throw the money up, nigga.
Then when he's off, it's like, oh yeah, he's cool again.
Comparison is the thief of joy and forces us to rush. Good call. Right? But no matter how much money you have or don't have, tomorrow don't come no faster.
But then you have people that just don't ever turn it off. I can't believe this guy's breathing the same air I'm breathing. I'm better than everybody here. I just lost my dog. I don't care about your dog. Yo, that's crazy.
Stop acting like you different than us. Nigga, you're not mysterious.
But some of the healthy traits of main character syndrome can also boost you forward within this life. I truly believe that, because it could help you with things like confidence, self-reflection. It could also help with personal growth. But the toxic traits are usually what everybody gets recognized for when dealing with main character syndrome, because bro, you're dealing with things like narcissism and entitlement.
Main character syndrome is serious. You got somebody around you that's like that, you got to get them out of there as quickly as possible, because they want everything to be about them. Every interaction, every experience, everything need to be about them. When you win, it's about them. How they lost and you won. That's a problem. Trust me, that means they in their own head. Sometimes people go through a phase, but sometimes people are actually just like this.
I feel like a lot of people fall into main character syndrome and try to act a certain way because they either feel powerless or like unseen. I know you're probably looking at me like, bro, you're cringe. Like, that's like a basic like Disney bully, bro. Social media also in a way kind of rewards people for acting like this. I mean, obviously everybody don't know. They're like, oh, this man is super confident. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like how he moves. I'm gonna give him a follow. Or this girl, she seems so confident in what she's doing. She don't take crap from nobody. I like that. I want to be like her. I'm a follower. I could understand how someone falls like deeply into this trend, especially not knowing what it is. But a lot of people need to start realizing that everyone is a main character in their own life. Relationships, community, and empathy are usually what make a story worth watching. Are you telling me you would watch a show where the main character is literally by himself 24/7 and shuns everybody out and thinks he's the best? Not talking about solo leveling. So I just hope this video help y'all understand y'all need to start living life and stop performing it, bro. But with that being said, you have made it to the end of the video. I appreciate you for staying all the way to the end. Like always, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, check out a video on screen because we only drop bangers over here, or I would like to think so. And with all that being said, it's been your boy Fred, and we out. I got True Religions on my feet.
I don't have a problem with you thinking that you're the main character. Main character syndrome is a great problem to have. The issue comes when you think you're the main character in my story. There's only room for one main character in my story, and you should think the same way.